Welcome to the May 2017 edition of FYI. I'm Kate Britton.
And I'm Xavier Johnson. Let's start the show off with some headlines. On May 11th and 12th, Nashville Community College held the high school equivalency ceremony as well as the curriculum graduation commencement ceremony. Also on the 11th, the nurses' penny ceremony was also held. 106 graduates graduated with their high school equivalency, and 62 with honors and 26 with career readiness certificates. At the curriculum graduation, 845 graduates, 752 certificates, 32 diplomas, as well as 383 degrees. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Registration for the fall semester is open and will remain open until August 10th on WebAdvisor. Extended registration dates are July 10th and 11th. For more information on registration, please visit www.nashcc.edu. Career and Educational Roundtable took place on Nash Community College's campus on May 17, 2017 at the Business and Industry Center. This event was open to the public and gave attendees opportunities to meet with area employers, apply to the college, and receive information on how to register.
Faculty and staff here at Nash Community College attended a book buy event hosted by EGR 150. EGR 150 would like to partner with Nash Community College and add robotics courses that will focus on the robotic basics as well as challenging students to design robotic navigation schemes. The winning demonstration at this competition was a Death Star battle.
Nash Community College students ranked among the top in North Carolina at the Skills USA State Conference held April 26th through 28th in Greensboro. Skills USA is a partnership among students, teachers, and industry working together to make sure that the United States has a skilled workforce. NCC students enrolled in a number of programs including welding, industrial systems technology, and cosmetology were invited to be a part of the NCC Skills USA chapter. NCC was also recognized for the Quality Chapter Award and honored for having the largest post-secondary chapter membership in North Carolina. Placing in gold at the Skills USA State Competition were Emily Wagner for Cosmetology Beginner Skills, Stephanie Ashley for Medical Assisting, and Jamie Richardson for Welding. Nash Community College has been certified as a B Campus USA affiliate. As a bee campus, the college will host annual events to raise awareness of the importance of pollinators and will annually sponsor and track student service projects to enhance pollinator habitats on and off the Nash Community College campus.
On April 29th, Nash Community College held its second annual Blue Fest. It was full of food, fun, and two events to help students with student scholarships. And those two events were the Run for Knowledge and the Disc Golf Tournament. Let's take a look at a video now that highlights the events that went on at our Blue Fest.
It's a beautiful day for Blue Fest, right? Look, man, this is our second annual, of course, but third annual run, so we're looking forward to it. I mean, it's thankfully a little cloud cover because it started off really warm, but we're looking forward to a full day. Everybody's stoked and ready to go, so it's going to be awesome.
How long do you think it's going to take you guys to run?
Probably about 5 hours.
Goal is 25 minutes, but probably closer to 30. We'll see.
And we are offering assisted stretching exercises to the 5K runners today. So what they're doing is they're stretching the major muscles of the lower leg. We've got the hamstrings that run up the back of the leg, the quads down the front, and we're also stretching out the tendon along the back of the ankle, called the Achilles, and this helps them to be able to prepare to run safely. 3, 2, 1, go!
ran good this year, but new people, new faces, smiles all around, and it was a good run.
Hey there, my name is Brett Blackley. Basically, you play disc golf just like real golf. We got 18 holes. We got par 3s, par 4s, par 5s. This here is a putter. You throw this off the tee, or you have drivers, and the difference is the rim. They'll be thinner or thicker. And we have one more mold of plastic, which is a fairway driver. And it's a little bit thinner than a distance driver. Basically, you got, for this hole here, I would throw a driver off the tee and try and get it there within 3 shots. Basically, you want to play par golf to keep it consistent, and that's how you play disc golf.
Coming down. There you go. That's going on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Essentially, this is the newest restaurant coming to Rocky Mount soon. We call it Rolling Stone. It's a gourmet burger and sushi concept. Here, if you want to check out our stones here, it's a newer cooking style that's really taking off in the Midwest, but nothing really around the East Coast right now. What we're going to look at doing here is basically bringing sushi to your table, however you like it, sushi carts or a sushi bar, while you wait after you order your burger. So let's say you like your burger medium well, a little more done. We're going to cook it rare for you and bring it out to the table, and then you can cook it up on your own stone. Personally, at the table, we'll have a wonderful buffet of toppings for you to make it your own way also.
I work with Dr. Beamer, who's a salamander biologist here, as one of his research assistants. And my project is using the northern dusky salamander and their mitochondrial DNA to accurately describe their species range. So right now, it's accepted that their species range goes all the way from up north in Quebec, Canada, to all the way south in the South Carolina, Georgia area. And with a species range that big, the chances of it staying as one are very low due to possible isolation of populations because of the mountains, rivers, streams, lakes that could separate different populations. And because of that, those populations don't get any gene flow and they begin to speciate. So to confirm these results, what I did in the lab was my lab partner and I, we extracted the DNA, we amplified it using PCR reactions, sequenced the data, and then used the Bayesian analysis on it to create this phylogenetic reconstruction. And based on that, we recovered 7 different mitochondrial lineages, which all pose as candidate species. And my next step in this research is to sequence the nuclear DNA to confirm these results.
We're going to be demonstrating the beehive setup. We're going to be explaining bees and what bees do to our environment, how they help us grow our own food. Without bees, we do not eat. They help us with our watermelons, our strawberries, our vegetable gardens, our fruit trees. They are pollinators. And today we're just going to make the public generally aware of what bees do.
The Center for Digital Education has announced its winners of the 2016-2017 Digital Community Colleges Survey. Nash Community College ranks 7th in the nation among colleges of its size for its use of technology to engage students and improve learning, according to the study. The campus ranked 8th in 2015 and 6th in 2016.
Speaking of technology, want to learn about audio, visual, or broadcasting technology? Studio 67 and Big Bang Radio have volunteer opportunities here at Nash Community College for Nash Community College students and community members, which include hosting a TV or radio show, sound engineering, editing audio and video, set design, production assistance, and more. For more information about volunteering at Nash Community College Studio 67, please call 252-451-8484 or email us at studio67@nashcc.edu.
Spring is a great time to get back into your garden or start a new one. The Nash Community College Library has a variety of vegetable, fruit, herb, flower, and ornamental seeds for students and faculty, staff, and members of the community to check out. This seed lending service is free. Become a seed saver by returning some seeds from your produce to the library so that we can preserve our seed diversity. For more information, visit the library's page on nashcc.edu.
Summertime here at Nash Community College, and it's time for youth camps. Nash Community College features different youth camps like studio drawing, cake design, and a basketball camp. For more information, you can go to nashcc.edu, go to courses and programs, click on Con Ed, and on your right side you will see registration forms as well as a list of youth camps that Nash Community College offers.
Nash Community College has received approval for its veterinary medical technology curriculum by the North Carolina Community College System and the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. In order to show our support for this program, Nash Community Colleges is implementing the Make a Pet Smile Challenge. In order to take part in this, all you have to do is take a selfie with your pet, post it on social media with the hashtag #MakeAPetSmile, and then tag one other person.
And that'll do it for this month's headlines for FYI.
Hi, I'm Isaac Anderson, host of Big Bang Cinema right
And
now.
I'm DJ Just Tyler.
What are you doing?
We gotta do it together.
Bro, I don't want you in this. It's not good.
No, we need to be both in this. It's good for us to both be in it.
I mean, I talk the most. I have the most vital
No,
information.
you always talk the most. You talk the most in front of everybody. Because you can't stop talking.
Well, I want to do this one.
Well, I need to do it with you. We need to do it both.
What's that?
What is what?
Every single Thursday from 4 to 5, where I'm DJ Just Tyler over here, talk about movie
It was
news.
nothing over there. It was nothing over there.
Well, you are nothing, you know?
I am something. Together we are the show.
Oh, look, no.
It's not Isaac's show. It's not DJ Just Tyler's show. It is. What is our show called?
See what I mean? You are so unprofessional at this.
I am very professional.
No, All right. You want to do some way professional? Let's play rock, paper, scissors for
Okay.
the promo. You ready?
Ready.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
Thursday from 4 to 5.
Like, that was professional.
That was professional, okay? Look, I got to get you out of the shot somehow.
I need to be in the shot.
You don't need to be in the shot.
I have to be in the shot.
You don't even need to be on the show.
I need to be on the show.
No, you don't.
I'm the one to come up with the show.
Who are you?
Not 89.1 Big Bang Radio.
Big Bang? Is that it?
Big Bang Radio.
Big Bang?
Big Bang Radio.
Big Bang. You said Bang Radio. You can't even say it right.
I said it right. You know what? Let me do it. Let me do it.
Okay.
You done?
I'm done.
You done with it? 89.1.
Only on Big Bang Radio.
So this is exciting. Xavier and I are joined today by Colonel James Mercer of the United States Army, and you are in charge of the ROTC program at Wesleyan, correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We're really glad to have you on our show.
A couple questions. What is ROTC at Wesleyan like?
Well, ROTC stands for Reserve Officer Training Corps. It is a U.S. Army sponsored program. The program is basically designed for college students, high school students as well. Freshmen can come in and join our program. It teaches leadership and management, also physical fitness, some of the benefits of physical fitness, and also teaches you how to have responsibility and accountability.
Awesome. And so what are the requirements for a student to join the ROTC?
Okay, the first and foremost, you have to be accepted into the university or the college.
A little important.
Yes. Then once you are accepted, then you would sign up and enroll in ROTC, the Army ROTC program.
And when students graduate, are they offered a commission? Is that how it works, or?
Yes, the students, ROTC has two programs, two basic components. There's the 4-year program for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and then we have the advanced program, or the advanced camp. Advanced program is for students for, let's say example would be a graduating student from Nashville Community College. They would transfer into North Carolina Wesleyan College and then join our ROTC program. I would then enroll them and send them to, or the Army would send them to the leader training course, which is a 28-day course, so that they can enroll in the advanced course. Because they have to do that because they have missed 2 years of ROTC. So that's basically a bridge course that they would have to take, and that course is for college transfer students or veterans who have 2 years of college who wanted to come into the program.
So it kind of gets them caught up on everything.
It's a bridge course.
And so say for instance that a student here at Nashville Community College wanted to join the ROTC. So they would have to transfer into North Carolina Wesleyan College first?
Yes.
Okay.
They would.
And then they would take the training course, the 28-day course?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be in order for them to enroll in the advanced course, because you have the basic course, which is basically a 4-year program for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. But because they have missed 2 years of ROTC training, they would have to attend the leader training course at Fort Knox, Kentucky, and that's a 28-day course.
Okay, I actually have a friend who was based out. He was stationed out at Fort Knox. So if a student here at Nashville Community College is interested in, and they're planning on transferring to North Carolina Wesleyan College, what steps would they take to join the ROTC?
Well, one of the first things that they would have to do is, again, either contact Miss Foster, Angela Foster at North Carolina Wesleyan. She is the transfer college admissions counselor, and then she would give them the information that they would need in order to fill out the application. Also, she would need copies of their transcripts, and then once they are enrolled, then they would contact me. I'm the ROTC director, and they would fill out an application and then enroll in ROTC. And then we would start that process of sending them to Fort Knox, Kentucky, so that they can take the leadership training course.
And would this be open to any community college students, or is it just Nash Community College?
Any community college graduate.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we will make sure that any students who at Nash who are planning on transferring can get their information if they are interested in joining up.
Yes, and one other thing I'd like to add is that we offer, well, the Army offers 2-year, 3-year, and 4-year scholarships, and those scholarships pay full tuition, pay $1,200 for books, and each one of those students will receive anywhere from $300 to $500 per month, as well as veterans. Any veterans that have completed basic training in AIT, they are also can come into our program through what we call the SMP, the Simultaneous Membership Program, and then they're eligible for 2-year, 3-year, or 4-year scholarship. And those scholarships are competitive, based on GPAs and also based on physical fitness test scores.
Well, that's definitely helpful.
Absolutely.
If you can, if you can get your hands on one of those scholarships, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Colonel. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Did you know Nash Community College offers 12 degree programs entirely online? Are you interested in information technology? Explore information technology systems, network management, systems security, healthcare informatics, or web design and administration. These 2-year programs are only a few of the online associate degrees offered through Nash Online. Students receive the same quality instruction and resources as on-campus students without ever stepping foot on Nash's campus. Learn more about Nash Online today at online.nashcc.edu.
All right, and I am joined by Police Chief Tom Bashore of the Nashville Police Department. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the HOPE initiative, which just celebrated it's celebrating its 1-year anniversary, correct?
Yes, in February we actually
In February. So, so from what I gathered, the HOPE initiative is for people who are struggling with addictions to opiates or any other substances to get the help that they need.
Yes, it's a program that allows individuals with any type of substance use disorder. So it can be modeled after opiates, but it can be alcohol or cocaine or methamphetamine. It doesn't matter what the drug of choice is. They can come down to the Nashville Police Department, and we get them on the road to recovery. And so if they have any drugs or paraphernalia with them, they can turn that into us. We don't ask questions. We don't charge them with anything, and get them on their way.
So it's really a safe place for them to go, to really get on that road to recovery.
Absolutely.
So how many people do you think, ballpark, do you think this initiative has helped?
As of yesterday, it was 148.
140, and that's over a year period.
Yeah, right at 15 months now.
That's impressive. That's really impressive that it does such good like that.
It takes a lot. It's almost counterintuitive for somebody to come to a police department because their involvement with police or engagement with police has usually been arrest and put into jail, and so this is a kind of a different approach to that.
Yeah, and what do you see kind of benefit? What do you see as like the benefits that will kind of help these people? Like what kind of programs do they start on?
So there's different avenues for individuals to get into recovery, and everybody's recovery is different. But there are a couple of kind of main paths that you can take. One is called going through detox, and then you would go into an IOP or an intensive outpatient program or a residential treatment program. And so those are the kind of avenues that we kind of funnel people into.
And I know that we see on the news a lot things about like the opioid crisis that's kind of sweeping across the country and everything like that. So I mean, I definitely see how something like this could benefit people who are addicted to any other substances out there too.
Yeah, it's interesting because traditionally individuals who have substance use disorder often have to supplement their income because they may have lost their job or something to support their habit. So the crimes that are usually associated with that are things like breaking into cars, breaking into homes, shoplifting, those kind of crimes. And so as a result of this program, Nashville's actually seen almost a 40% decrease in those types of crimes because those individuals aren't in the community anymore trying to support their drug habit. They're actually in recovery, and so becoming productive citizens in our communities and around the state.
So that's a pretty big benefit. I'd say a 40% drop.
It's a pretty big.
That's very significant.
Yeah.
That's pretty significant. So what are some ways that people here in the community can support the Hope Initiative?
There's a lot of different ways. We have a volunteer base that helps us with individuals. And those come from different aspects. Somebody that might be in recovery themselves, somebody that just wants to help. There's those individuals out there in the community that just have a good heart and they want to give back and help any way they can. And so that's one way, volunteer. Another way is the program itself is not funded by any ad valorem tax. So no tax dollars are used to fund the program. So it's all done through grants and fundraisers and things like that. So monetary donations obviously are always welcome, and all that money goes to placing those individuals into recovery programs.
And so what are some ways that if someone wanted to get in contact with the Hope Initiative, say someone who might be watching this might say, hey, I need help and I want to get help, do they just come to the Nashville Police Department?
There's a lot of different avenues they can take. They can walk into the Nashville Police Department anytime and ask to speak with me. They can contact any of my officers that are on patrol or any of the Nash County deputies that are on patrol, and they'll direct them to me. They can go to the website and get more information. They can send an email. They can telephone the Nashville Police Department, or they can call my cell phone number.
So there are a lot of avenues they can take.
There aren't too many ways they can't get a hold of me.
Yeah, exactly. any way to get in contact with you,
Yes.
or any way at the police department,
Yes.
and they'll be directed in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this is, in my research, I think this is a pretty incredible program. I think, it does give people hope. It does give people hope to know that they can get the help without necessarily being charged for anything in the meantime. But I do thank you so much for joining us here today. Is there anything that you would like any of the viewers to know specifically about this initiative?
I guess right now it's when we started the program in February of 2016. It was at the time the only type of program in the state of North Carolina, and still is the only type of program. There are some other ones out there, but this is the only one that was based off the Angel program in Massachusetts. And so we get individuals from all over the state. There's no residency requirement. You don't have to be a resident of Nashville or Nash County even to participate in the program. And so if somebody is out there seeking recovery, get a hold of us.
No matter where you are in the state.
No matter, and even out of state, we take individuals.
There you go. There you go. Well, thank you so much for joining us
You're
today.
welcome.
I
Thank you
really
for having
appreciate it.
me.
It's been great talking to you. And thank you for joining us for the May 2017 edition of FYI.
I'm Xavier Johnson.
And I'm Kate Britton, and we will see you in June. The Career and Educational Roundtable took place on May 17th from 10 to 11 in the Business and Industry Center here on Nash Community College's campus. It was open to the public dang it, I was doing so well. Nash Community College students ranked in the top in North Carolina at the Skills USA State Conference held April 8th. Okay. Nash Community College students ranked among the top in North Carolina at the state. Participation of students, NCC students enrolled in a number of programs, including welding, industrial systems technology, and cosmetology, were invited to be a part of the NCC students.
On Saturday, April 29th, Nash Community College had its second annual Blue Fest. It was full of food, fun, and 2 events that helped students with